Hey Sally, this is Brandon. Just sending over that short video here. Hopefully, bring you guys some value, bring in some more business. And the three things I go over are website content and keywords. Second thing is going to be citations, and then lastly is backlinking. I go over these three things because this is exactly what Google looks for as far as how they rank people and where they put them in the search. Um, if we look through your website, they want to see at least 1,500 words of content on your homepage. So just by adding some more content on here is going to do you a lot of favors. So the biggest thing inside your content is going to be keywords, right? So keywords, and the best way I can explain this is put yourself in the shoes of your customer. What are they typing in that search bar that would get Google to take them and their search and point them in your direction? So keywords, very important for what you're trying to accomplish. And I always say, make sure that behind the keyword you add an area, um, to those keywords. So if you're looking for, flooring Madison, hardwood flooring Madison, tile flooring Madison, or whatever area you're trying to dominate, add those things to that and as many times as possible. And obviously, with more content, you are able to stuff more keywords, inside that content. That's why they look for at least 1,500. But I always say, look at your competition, whatever they're doing. Make sure you're at least doing more than them at a minimum. So you can also save pictures with keywords behind them. If I went to save this image, you have it saved as uh, Ryan's site pick. If you were to save that with a keyword behind it, um, flooring installation Madison, you don't have to, name the picture of actually who it is. You can sneak some keywords in there, and that goes for all pictures on your site. So, a little tidbit of information there. So, hopefully that makes sense. Website content and keywords. Second thing we look at is citations. So, when I do simple Google searches, like if I was looking for flooring in Madison, I would type in flooring contractors Madison, um, flooring companies Madison, flooring installation Madison. Anytime you do these searches, you're going to see at the top there's ads. So people are paying to be on the first page of Google because they obviously know the importance of it. But then the second thing you're going to see is this map pack, right? And the way you get into this map pack is to have citations. So when you set up your Google My Business profile to verify to Google you were a legitimate company, you had to put in your business name, address, and phone number. Okay. Now, any place you can do that on the web, as far as directories are concerned, like Angie's List, Yellow Pages, Home Advisor, Thumbtack, any directory possible that you do that on, you're going to get a citation. And we want to make sure that we're not only doing that in the area that our business is actually in, but we want to do that in every area that we actually want to do business in. So go out there and get yourself on every possible directory because whoever has the most citations ends up on this map pack. And that has nothing to do with your website. So you can actually be on the first page of Google 3 times. You can pay for ads, um, and be up here. And then you can have enough citations to also be in the map pack. And then lastly, you can rank your site organically. Okay, so I think what I did was I just did flooring companies. I looked for you in all three of these searches. Um, and the way you can rank organically, I use a tool here called Ahrefs. And anybody can use this tool. It does cost a monthly fee to use it, but it breaks your website down and shows you all the internal parts and where all this information is coming from. So it shows that you got, when I plug your business in, 105 backlinks, 36 referring domains, 56 keywords you're getting picked up for. And ultimately, this is the biggest number here, right? The traffic that's, your website is producing per month. So at the end of the day, we have a website not just because we have a business. We have a website because, we want to use it as a tool to drive traffic and increase revenue. So first thing you want to do is go through your backlinks. If you click on this, I can go see where every backlink is, where it's placed, where it's being pulled from, and the referring domain that it's coming from. So backlinks, all they are is simply this. They're any place out on the web that you have a link that if somebody clicks on it, it brings them back to your website. So you can have these things on blog posts, social media posts, other people's websites, um, all kinds of places. So make sure you got good backlinks out there. Now, what I mean by good backlinks, powerful backlinks, are make sure they're in places that are relevant to your business and what your customers are searching for. It'd be quite odd if somebody was looking at like Nike shoes and there was a link on an informational blog post that they clicked on and it brought them back to a flooring site, right? So Google looks at that stuff. Don't just stuff backlinks because if they find your backlinks are in areas that have nothing to do with your business and aren't helping your customers, they actually ding you on them and don't give you any power for them. So hopefully that makes sense as well. And then what I did was I just looked at the number one organic ranking company here. This Floors for Less, I plugged them into Ahrefs just to kind of, compare to one of your competitors. You can see the amount of backlinks they have, the amount of keywords they're getting picked up for. But ultimately, what being number one organically is doing for them is bringing 622 people a month to their website. So if you could add, 500 to 600 people viewing your website, I'd like to think that there's going to be a few of them that end up doing business with you. So hopefully all these things make sense. Once again, just add some content to your website, stuff those keywords in there. Then go get yourself some citations so you can find yourself on the map pack in all these areas. And then just go over some backlinking with your website. Make sure you got enough of those, and they're good, powerful ones, and hopefully all these things can help. So I just asked once again for just a line of feedback to make sure I brought you some value, and we'll talk to you in the future. Thanks.